What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. One of my Twitch viewers wanted to hear my top 5 characters that should get a nerf, and I thought that was a very interesting question, to be honest. I thought about it for a while and then I was like, I should make a video on the topic, it's so interesting. Should be taken with a grain of salt. Tekken 7 is an extremely balanced game, like Season 2, with all of the updates and patches. Can you name a fighting game that's more balanced with as many characters and with so many complicated characters? I don't know, I haven't played every fighting game, please do let me know in the comment section. But, so, if I was to name a few characters I feel should get a nerf, these are the 5 characters. It's Jin, Devil Jin, Steve, Paul, and Noctis. And when you see Noctis, you're probably like, what the hell? He isn't winning any tournaments. Well, he isn't, but I still feel he should get a nerf. So I'm gonna get into this. Jin has been buffed a lot ever since Tekken 5, where he was useless, and he's just become better and better. And with Tekken 7, holy shit was he strong. Suddenly his combo potential was off the charts. It used to be shit. It feels like everything bounced. He's very all-round. He has no weaknesses, really. He has some range problems on a few attacks, like 1+2, 2-1, but you're hard-pressed to find weaknesses with Jin. So Tekken 7, super strong. And then, for some reason, in Season 2, they give him a standing... No, they changed the property of his counter hit standing 4, giving him now a full combo. You can very easily do a staple, and to me, it's just too much. The character is too perfect. When you literally have everything else, and forward 4 is a fantastic counter hit tool, long range, has no tracking. But so now he has his standing 4, which has pretty damn good range, fully homing, fast, and gives you a full combo on counter hit. And if it's a normal hit, I think is it +8? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's actually +8 on normal hit. This, in my opinion, is too much. And they also made his down 4, the low, from -13, they made it -12. So for example, now the Kazuya matchup is much easier for Jin. He just opts for down 4 instead. It doesn't build momentum like down back 4. It's -2 on hit instead of +3. But it's still just, they're patching holes in the Jin gameplay where there really were no holes already, just small holes. Like, oh, standing 4, it's hard to do anything substantial and damaging afterwards. You have to do a very hard combo. Step 2-4. And Bandai Namco, they patch that hole. Nah, you get an easy crumple stun, full combo. Oh, the good blows are -13 both. Ah, let's make that one -12. Jin is too much now. Superb combo damage, some of the best counter tools in the game. He has an electric that launches on normal hit. He has a hell sweep that does the most damage. His punishment is super good. His pressure is super good. He has a parry into obscene damage if you do a slow move. You always get 2-4. Great homing moves. While standing 3 is a superb homing move. It's like, his throw game is perfect. I mean, seriously. Seriously. From now on, for a few weeks ago, at least to me, I started realizing that Jin is a better character than Devil Jin. I think he's top 1. I place Devil Jin at top 2 these days. At 2nd place. And Devil Jin is on this list because upward 4 and Hell Sweep remains dumb as fuck and brain dead, and that's not very beautiful. Oops. In Jesus, this is hard. Okay, no, you know what? Let's just remove this. It looks so cluttered. The Hell Sweep shouldn't launch, in my opinion. I feel if the Hell Sweep went back to Tag 2 properties, where it's +4 on hit, you know, natural combo, the full thing, and they end up in crouch at -4, that to me, no launch. +4 crouch. He would still be an amazing character, but he wouldn't be the go-to strongest Mishima. I think it would make the character more interesting. Cooldowns wouldn't drop him, he would still be really good. It's just having that unseeable low that launches, you know, and can put you on the wall for enormous damage, or do 39 damage, you know, on open ground and set you up for another 50-50 or any type of Oki. It's just dumb. To me, it's just dumb. I like that pronunciation, by the way. That was beautiful. And Steve is a character where Season 1 Steve was excellent, as Lee would say. Excellent. Easily A tier. Very strong. They had patched a lot of his weaknesses. Many of his lows were suddenly quite safe, around -12, where they would be much more unsafe in previous games. He got, you know, that blue spark guard break to break turtles. He got an orbital in up forward 2. He got a lot of fixes to his game, you know, where Steve was really good in Season 1. Extremely good. And boom, we got Season 2, and I was like, maybe Steve will get a minor nerf. He's pretty good where he is. Now, what happened? Steve got a new 14-frame Sonic Fox Rage Drive which launches, has insane damage, range. It's just suddenly has one of the best Rage Drives in the game, and you're like, okay. And then forward 2-1, you know where you cancelled it by doing forward 1-2-2? No, forward 2-1-2. That mid fake out now knocks down, and you can follow with Rage Drive for a combo. You get a free follow-up forward 4-2. You can do the same with down forward 1-2-2. So that's a big buff, and they're still safe at -9. And then they buffed his flicker, one of Steve's greatest tools, you know, to try and counter hit you. They buffed the damage on all of them. And they made the last, if you do 1-1-1-2, rather than being -16 on the last 2, you're -7 now, so perfectly safe. Back 1-2, so back 1 got an extension, a better extension, that wall splats. Oh, and Peekaboo up for 2, his Shoryuken, got a damage buff, and it flips them if they're on the ground. So he got an Oki buff. Yay! And it hits grounded, right? And then he got various buffs to his Peekaboo, like the very strong down forward 1, which is one of the key tools in Peekaboo to keep people in check, but got a damage buff. A pretty significant damage buff. So a character that was already excellent and great in Season 1 flew up to unquestioned S tier, where he is, I would say, much stronger than he was before, and just too strong. What were obvious weaknesses before have been taken away with the orbital. Lows are kind of good now, can guard break easily, so it's like you have the best keep up counter hits, but people can't even turtle against you because you can guard break on block. So it's like, and the Rage Drive, even the punishment is great, and the back 2 that launches on normal hit. That guy should get a nerf. It's too much. And Paul already saw substantial nerfs for Season 2, but the only thing I think here is a problem is the Rage Art cancel. This one I would either You know what? I would say nerf. Don't remove it. It's kind of interesting, but it shouldn't do as much damage as it does. On open ground, it's like 60% on a combo. With a wall, 80%. It's too much, in my opinion. Considering, you know, you say Akuma has crazy damage and Geese, but they use meter. Every single round you play versus Paul, when you put him in rage, boom! Every single round, he gets access to a tool that will kill you after any launcher. He can spam his perfectly safe down forward 2, quarter circle forward 1, quarter circle back 4, try and counter it you. Any launch, or a hop kick, any launcher, low parry. All I'm saying is, after anything, he can do this. And to me, it's a little bit too much. And now you're probably wondering, oh why is Noctis on this list? Noctis is very interesting because I usually tell you guys about the different levels of play. We have beginner, intermediate, high level, and then we have, I'm gonna put it down here, pro level. Noctis Aura reminds me of Back 1-4 in Tag 2, where it's a move, and I've talked about this many times. You didn't see Capos win any tournaments in Tag 2, and you don't see Noctis win tournaments in Tekken 7, and it's because at this level, the pro level, he's balanced. He's not even a very strong character, I would say. But in all of these levels, underneath pro, all of these levels, I would say the aura is completely busted. Because it just skews the balancing in terms of how easy it is to do and how incredibly hard it is to counter. It's like the back 1-4 in Tag 2. At high level, people countered it. But at any other level of play, it was completely broken and it was removed. Even though Eddie was not a broken character overall. So Noctis Aura dumbs down the character to the point where in all of these levels you can just spam Aura and down back 2 and get away with it. Why is it homing at range 2, 3, 4, 5? It's only at point blank you can step it. I would remove the tracking on the Aura, at least not make it homing, and then buff some other areas of a character, maybe some poke or something. But the Aura, I'm just gonna write Aura here, Aura. That move is dumb. It really is dumb. It destroys the game in all of these levels. It's not a problem in tournaments at pro level. Any other level of play, if you play that character and spam that move, you will get way more rewards than you earn in reality. So that's my list. I hope you find it interesting. I'd love to hear what you guys think. But other than that, I hope you all have a nice day and take care.